Hello there, Faith-Preneurs. Today we're going to be talking about all things highlights on Instagram. So why don't we go on over. First, let me show you really quickly how you can easily make a highlight to size, a highlight cover, I should say, to size to put into your highlights on Instagram, and then show you how to upload it specifically from actually your phone. So let's go ahead and get the party started here. I'm going to come on over to Canva. And on Canva, you have the ability to come to templates. And so you can from here, or also here on the search, you're just going to do Instagram highlight and see what comes up. Instagram story highlight cover. When you click onto that, you are going to see that you have tons and tons of options when it comes to what kind of highlights you're going to put on. Now, right now, of course, my computer is spinning a little bit. That's okay. So here we go. They're all starting to show up. So depending on the style, now what you have to remember is that this area here and maybe the width of this little hand is what's going to be seen. When you post this on, you'll be able to see everything else, but in the actual highlight itself, so over here, let me show you. So like right here, you only see this area right here. Okay. So let's go back over here. So you can go ahead and you can see they even have like whole sections where you can download the highlights that have kind of a similar style. So you can see, depending on your specific business, which ones may have covers that go a little more with what you need in terms of the icons. Although you can totally add your own icons as well. So let's say I wanted to go into this one here. You can, as it uploads, you can, it says swipe to view or edit each icon. So the ones that are going to be showing up here are actually going to be in each one of these. It just needs 1 second to load. Here we go. And it will continue to load the others. So here, then you're able to choose which one you want to work on. So let's say you had this one here that is like a start here one. You can even change the colors if you want. Right up here, let's say you wanted it to be yellow, or change the black to purple, right? So you're able to change it. If you want to change the icon, you can come over to Elements and do a search for icons. And here you'll be able to find tons of different icons that you can put in as well. Let's say you don't like this see-through type of thing. So you can just delete the whole thing and you can put in that icon, increase it just a tad. And if you want to just do the whole design yourself, you can also come on over to the backgrounds area and you can add in whatever background you want. So let's say I wanted something like this. You could go ahead and do that, and you can change this color to make it bright, and then boom, you'll be able to see this area right here. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and I am going to create a download of this so that you can kind of see what it looks like. Oops, I'm downloading the whole thing. Just want one. You can choose this one. So I'm going to download that. And once it downloads, then we are going to go ahead and I'm going to show you what it looks like over on my phone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this over to my phone. Okay, so let's do that really quickly. And I'm going to airdrop it over to my phone. There we go. Perfect. And now I have it on my phone. Okay, so let me go ahead and I'm going to transfer all of this over so that you can now see my phone. So let's go over here, back to me, and let me add in here my phone so you can take a look. Actually, I want to do it from here. Let me plus that in. There we go. Okay, so now I have it here on my phone. It's ready to go. Now, I'm going to go over to Instagram, and in order to add a highlight or a story, I'm going to come over here. It's a little plus sign. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pretend to do a story, okay? And then I will erase it. So I'm just going to say, hey guys, I'm teaching everybody how to do story highlight covers. So this is a test. All right, so I've got that, and I can decide to send it. I sent that over, okay? So now I've got that, that story going. And it's going to upload really quickly. Okay, now I can click highlight, and I can choose where I'm going to add the highlight. So for example, I can click plus new if I want to create a new one. So let's say I wanted to do one called apps. If I want to change this highlight cover, I just click add, okay? And you can now view that on profile. See how it says apps? But if I click that again, and I click the more button down here, you'll be able to see edit highlight. And now I can click edit cover. And now I go over here to where this little image icon is, and voila, that comes up. So I can click done, and it's right there. You can even move it around, expand it if you want, make it a little bigger, and I can click done. And so now when I click done, guess what? And I get out of here, see? Now that new apps one is right there, and I have it all set. Now, if I go in and I delete this highlight, remove from highlight. So let's say I remove it. Okay. The whole highlight itself, if that was the only one that you had in there, the whole highlight will disappear. So I'm going to go in here. I'll come over here and I can delete this as well. Delete from both. And then you're good to go. All right. Now, if you want to add something to a highlight, let's say I'm going to start here. Here, let me just show you the options. You can edit the highlight. You can send to. So let's take a look here. And here you can add. It shows you which ones come up. Do you see that? That are already in there, and you can choose to select it or unselect it and take it out of there. If you want to go from the stories that you've already created, you can go all the way back and add specific stories to a specific highlight that you have created as well. So that's basically how, and it will go as far back as you have created highlights. So you have a lot of different options to choose from. You can go back. The very nice thing is you have done stories that maybe have been really powerful, but people weren't online that day, so they didn't have a chance to see it. And trust me, people need to see things over and over and over and over again. So don't feel like you're spending way too much time posting the same thing. Repurposing is incredible. So I know that I've done things maybe months ago that I could easily add to maybe my podcast highlight or a new apps highlight that I'll be having on there. Okay, so I hope that this makes sense. Let me know if you get stuck, but that's basically how to create your highlight covers right here, and you're able to have whatever it is that you want, and you can make it completely personalized to your brand as well. All right, go have fun making your highlights.